Hi, hey, I wanted to get back to you. That video that I did with Krista today on the going against the grain, she asked me that very first question, what is gluten? What was that about? And I realized that I just basically skimmed over it. So I wanted to just give you this quick explanation of what is gluten and why it really is wreaking so much havoc for so many people. So what is gluten? Gluten is a protein in grain. That's what we're talking about. Protein in grain, and I have it in red here because it causes inflammation. And gluten is a collective term. So we're talking about the grains of wheat, rye, barley, and oats. In gluten, in proteins, there are lots of amino acids. As a matter of fact, we need 12 of these amino acids are considered essential. We cannot live without these amino acids. But in the gluten, which acts like the glue or what keeps the flour, the dough together, flexible and elastic, is what's causing and wreaking havoc. So again, lots of amino acids that are chained together in protein. And amino acids, they're essential. We have to have these. Now, gluten protein is especially hard to digest. And I'm just going to show you a little diagram about why that is. I hope you can see this. So here we have some amino chains. And these are your aminos, and there's a chemical bond in between each of them. So when you ingest these, when you are taking in any of the gluten products, that chemical bond has to be broken down. Otherwise, it becomes an irritant in the stomach, in the gut, not the stomach. That chemical bond is broken via your stomach acid. Now, if you have healthy stomach acid, it should be ranging about 1.4, 1.5. This is like battery acid. If we were to actually take some of it out and put it on, it would burn a hole right through our skin. You need it to be that acidic. So again, if you have the right environment in your stomach, it's going to break down this chemical bond, and now we have these free-flowing nutrients, amino acids, that your body can digest for nutrition and for life. So again, let's just look at this. Gluten proteins are very difficult for the body to digest. And the research shows, and even according to the CDC, that 60 to 80% of us are gluten sensitive. We just cannot break them down. What that means is that there's constant inflammation in the body, and in the gut, it causes all kinds of illness, IBS, diverticulitis, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, and it goes on and on. It's just to varying degrees. So I'm just going to show you real quickly when these amino chain acids, these amino acid chains, here's what a healthy villi kind of looks like little fingers. You've got this surface area that all of the nutrients can get into. So there's lots of surface area. But when it's an unhealthy villi, what happens here is they swell, inflammation sets in, and now they're closed off. And what was once, 2 villi or 3 villi or 4 are now 1, and you have very little surface absorption. The research shows if we cannot absorb the nutrients that we take in, it just doesn't matter how well we're eating. So we're really no longer what we eat, we are what we absorb. So this inability to absorb actually causes malabsorption, and we know that the genesis of most chronic disease is about malabsorption. So the take-home message here is that go gluten-free. you are undoubtedly going to benefit. But, and it could take 6 months to a year, for some a little longer, depending upon how old you are, and how long you've been taking this in, and of course what your intestinal is, the state of your intestinal tract. So add to that the 90 essential nutrients, and that is 16 vitamins, 60 minerals, 12 amino acids, and 3 essential fatty acids or omegas. Hey, thank you so much for listening in. Yvonne Ray here, your Navy veteran advocate for better health and for a better you.